Edobean versus Raikau. Edobean can get 2 wins, which sort of makes it a 3-way tie, but also not, because Paratroop has 1 game more. But nonetheless, it is still an interesting match because Edobean might be able to get the wildcard for it. Who knows?
Yeah, for sure. There's still a lot on the line here, and I'm excited for these set of matches. We're going to be seeing them start pretty soon here. And looks like everybody is off, and we are ready. Pay attention to how Lakitu does to every person's screen right now. This usually will determine, like, kind of a big lead more than not, actually, at the beginning. There's sometimes Lakitu control you for more than 40 seconds, depending on how many panels he actually clears. Looks like FFR is going to be the first one stepping out of this with a very nice 13-second on Lakitu, though.
Yeah, it's really quick. Raikau actually with a 28 takes the lead over Edobean there.
Yeah, so we've had the privilege to watch these guys over the past couple weeks, and everyone has shown like a lot of good stuff and improvement as it went along. This bottom match that you guys are going to be witnessing is a possible, like, I would say top 5 or top 4 match that you could see in main bracket. Both of them being at 3-0 right now, and FFR has the 2nd best average, with Yume having the 5th best average. These guys are definitely the clash of the titans right now, and you will most certainly see at least one sub 9, if not even like all the races that they do be sub 9.
Oh man, that would be amazing.
Yeah, look at FFR right now. He's just showing us everything. 17 seconds on Poochie. He beat Poochie at sub 140, man. This is some really good pace for him right now.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, meanwhile, RaikouRider is actually doing pretty great as well. He's not that far behind FFR Pro, even though they're in different matches. I mean, it shows on what kind of pace he is right now.
Yeah, he got off to a really good start, and yeah, he's looking to maybe play spoiler against Edobean, finish 1-3, and that would actually bump Edobean into the very last spot of the group. So, I mean, it doesn't really mean too much in terms of how you get placed, but still maybe a little bit of bragging rights here, especially. But Raikou's picked up his game a lot. I think he's one of the most improved players as the tournament's been going on. He is a point specialist, mostly for speedruns, and he has a really good ability to chain. And just as the matches have progressed throughout the tournament, you've seen him pick up his chaining ability more and more. And that's what he's been showcasing a little bit here at the beginning, as it looks like he's going to clean up Wiggler here at the end.
Not yet, but he might really soon.
It's funny, you talk about Raikou for 1 second, everyone's on Wiggler except FFR, who's on Blarg right now.
He's so far ahead already.
FFR does not mess around, man. He gets these kills. Like another sub 20 here. 318 on Blarg. He's probably going for a sub 430 on Raphael right now, and he is looking dominant. This is definitely sub 8 pace currently. Looks like, is he going to clean up this lunchfish stage, though? Oh, he's 1 line short. He's got to drop his combo. It won't get there in time, but it doesn't matter for lunchfish. He didn't have enough time to make the clear, so it's funny that a 23 second is a setback for FFR because the rest of his stages have been so good.
It's insane. Meanwhile, we saw Raikou getting a crush kill on Froggy.
Yume looks like he's going to get a pretty good blard kill here as long as the chain doesn't drop. Yep, 20 seconds on Yume's side, so he's trying to claw back a little bit here. The cave always still in play, though, so nothing's ever safe until you see Bowser die at the end of the game. But FFR, he's showing no signs of slowing down right now, and he'll most definitely get this sub 5. Just depends how much longer Raphael trolls here. Well, maybe he won't, because now the purples are falling.
He won't. Oh. Raphael with the lucky breaks there.
You know, I tell myself to, like, shut my mouth every time I watch, but I still like to announce it, and I always curse the player that I'm like, oh, they're gonna get this time. And then, look, Raphael just keeps finding more and more chains out of nowhere.
It's the commentator curse, man.
But, you know, this is good for us to see this match get even closer right now because of this 1 minute plus Raphael. This is giving time for Yume to catch up. What was almost 2 stages down, he's going to maybe start Raphael right before FFR is able to get this kill. Because look, now the purples and the reds are lined up. That's even more time. Oh, he has the greens! What is this, Raphael, dude? This is nuts.
Oh my god. I can only imagine, like, the rage inside FFR Pro here. And he's getting another chain out of that. No way. Oh, wow.
Wow, could Yume take the lead here? Oh my god! You gotta be kidding me with Raphael, dude. That's insane. That is Tetris Attack. Tetris Attack in a nutshell right there. No lead is safe because all it takes is 1 stage. And look at this. It is a tied game once again on the bottom there. I can't believe that. My mind is blown.
Yeah, that's it. We aren't even in the cave yet. I mean...
I'm gonna have to definitely chalk that up as one of the most unlucky Raphael fights I've ever seen. Oh, and he almost got a really quick hook bill on FFR's side too. It was just he had some really good combo follow-up, but hook bill just had enough time.
Oh wow.
Meanwhile, looks like Yume's going to continue to keep this lead right now. Getting out of hook bill at 34 seconds. Meanwhile, we've been missing some of the action on the top side. That match has gotten a lot closer too. Edobean clawing her way back. It's only a 1-stage lead. And if she is able to find this kill pretty quickly, she could threaten the lead on Raikou's side as well. But, man, these last 2 stages have not been treating FFR pretty well right now. Does manage to sneak in that sub 1 minute time. He's going to need some help here from Naval to possibly take this race, but that's not going to happen immediately. Naval finishing with the 22 seconds, so Yume keeping the stage lead. And here we go, Edobean now entering the cave as well, and it looks like Raikou's stuck a little bit on hook bill. A lot of lag on the screen. He's able to drop it down, and he is not topped off, so Edo's opportunity to catch back up as well. See if FFR is able to find this kill right now. Naval's got a chain started up. He's going to go into stack lowering mode. This could be enough to kill. No stop time, but gets the reds just in time.
Not quite.
That follow-up's going to do it afterward. 32 seconds, still a pretty good time. It's going to keep him into this race. But it looks like Yume might have a pretty good kill set up right now. Oh, Kamek goes for the second tier.
Yeah.
And the chain's gonna fall. Oh my. Yo, they're gonna be tied at Bowser, right? Is that what this match is telling me?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
It is. It is.
There we go. Edo gets the crush kill on her screen. She's probably gonna bring it close to even with Raikou as well. Please don't. My heart can't take 2 like stage for stage races at the same time. This is absolutely nuts right now. Can FFR... Oh! FFR was 1 line short on his screen, so he could have maybe gotten the kill there. But instead, Yume will be entering Bowser first, and he's just got to make something decisive and pray for Bowser to waste all his panels, because this is definitely his race right now. Let's see, Bowser lowering. Bowser finds the yellows. He doesn't have a really good setup right now, and FFR still has no end in sight to take out Kamek right now, and that's gonna do it. Yume taking race 1, man. He stormed back after that massive Raphael troll, dude. That's what just really made the difference. And most of this cave, actually. Another minute plus on FFR here. It's been a little bit of an unlucky past, like, 3 stages for him.
Yeah, definitely Raphael did his thing to help Yume. It's just, this game is so stupid sometimes. There's no other way to say it. It's just. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Edobean actually took the lead.
Whoa, did you see that nice lag
Raikouo.
chain on FFRs, dude? I didn't even know what was going on there, but just like probably 12 plus panels cleared at the same time.
Wow, not bad.
Meanwhile, I haven't been paying attention, but Edo is actually in the lead right now, and it looks like it's due to this naval that just went on for 2 minutes for Raikouo. So we got another late lead change here. Edobean looking to take the first race in our top game. FFR manages to clean up Bowser pretty quickly there at the bottom. And 1040, despite a couple of trolls, that's still a pretty good time. And, you know, he's just going to look to bounce back, because definitely FFR is someone who will focus, take these next couple games seriously, and you cannot count him out at all at this point in time.
No, definitely not. Look at that 10 chain from Raikouo. He wants to make absolutely sure he tops off Kamek.
Meanwhile, here's Edobean. Her late game's just been pretty good right now, and Raikouo after that long naval struggle, and it looks like Kamek might extend the time a little bit, especially with those reds falling into place and the blues probably shortly after.
What is up with the cave?
This has been a pretty, like, trolly cave for just about everyone so far. Yume probably got the better luck out of everyone else, but even him, he was, like, kind of held up on stage to stage. See, Edo, she's still struggling to top off Bowser, and she doesn't have a lot of panels on her side to work with. The lag and just the lack of input that she's going to do here. And, oh, that's the game changer. Unfortunately, she just couldn't get to those blue clears in enough time. This Bowser death's going to reset her, but yeah, Raikouo gets the kill. All right, it's an even game for this top race.
Yeah, we have a close race here. I think we're actually pretty even because Raikou's timer is a little bit off, or is a little bit late compared to Edobean. I think there are like 3 or 4 seconds in between them.
Yeah, that's true. Raikouo just down by a little bit here. We're going to see what Bowser does to each person. Edo had a really strong start. Bowser able to lower his stack a lot, but if she's able to find this follow-up pretty consistently here, she could steal the win. But Raikouo with that A-chain as well. Bowser's going to be topped off for sure. So who's Bowser's going to give first at this point? Oh man, this is going to be so close right now.
Bowser getting a 3-chain on Edobean's side, but it's topped off.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh!
No,
Raikouo! Ooh. That was close.
Dang, and despite that big garbage block he sent, he had no combo garbage follow-up afterward, and that would have certainly been the kill if you saw how long it took for Bowser to downstack there. But I guess it kind of didn't matter at the end anyways, because Edobean just slipped in that win right at the last second. But it looks like this follow-up should be enough for him. He's going to extend it out to a 9-chain. He's going to say better safe than sorry. Actually make that a 10-chain. Almost an 11 and a 12-chain at the end. I know Raikouo loves the swag with those chains. And look at that. Bowser just gets destroyed at the end.
Yeah, that's a really well done force kill there. with a huge block of garbage.
Man, that was an interesting set of races. I think we got to see Tetris Attack's true nature come out, because, man, it was dealing trouble to just about every competitor.
Well, to be fair, it made things exciting after seeing that killer first half from FFR Pro.
I can't believe that Raphael still, man. That let Yume catch up 2 entire stages. That was ridiculous.
That was insane. I actually feel bad for FFR.
I do too, because, like, I'm definitely a person that's like, you can get trolled, but I feel like the race is still ultimately in your hands overall. But then I look at a match like Raphael there, and I'm like, man, what could have FFR done, really, to change the tide there in that match?
Nothing. just about nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see how the AI switches for this next couple races. I think we're just about ready to go, though. If anything, though, Yume looking for the upset, though. This would be crucial for him. Being in Group C, if he manages to knock off FFR Pro, he gets the #1 spot out of his group, which I think translates to the #3 seed overall in the tournament. So that would be pretty crucial for him. Any, like, easier matches that you can get at the beginning, you know, lightens the load off of you just a little bit, even though this final 12 for the main bracket's going to be ridiculous. There's going to be basically no easy matches there.
No, everybody who makes it to the group stage is a worthy opponent, and possibly maybe even champion of the tournament.
For sure.
They all have the potential to get there.
I would agree so, man. You pick up some of the slack and start practicing a little bit. Everyone is very skilled. Most of the players will at least have like a sub 10 in main bracket, I want to say. And hell, even in a redemption bracket, it's going to be tough winning it all, because I think there's some potential for some sub 9 players to not make main bracket. So you got to watch out there. Yeah, we are off. We have race 2 up and going right now. Let's pay attention to these Lakitus again. FFR led it out of the gates last race with a 13-second. Let's see what he's able to do this time.
It's actually Raikou who is the first who gets past Lakitu.
Raikou our true MVP right now, with the other 3 not falling too far behind. You know, everyone's going to be on stage 2. That's kind of what you want to see from here at the beginning. And obviously, unless there's some like major troll like Raphael, most of these guys will be staying pretty neck and neck for the entirety of the match. And I just love watching FFR's screen for that cursor speed, though, because that's really what allows him to connect most of those big chains and combos and stack up garbage very quickly. And that's what gives him the edge in this matchup, I want to say. But so far, we still got Raikou and FFR winning both of their, or leading both of their races, respectively. But we're going to see probably everyone glance on Poochie's stage here for a second once Edobean enters in here. But here comes FFR, man. A little bit slow on Lakitu, but now we're seeing a lot of what we saw last race here. Here comes the sub 20-second times.
You know, Raikou is actually doing pretty well.
Yeah, for, I think his race average throughout the tournament's been 13 minutes, and he's sub, I believe it was 150 on Poochie. That's, like, really good pace for him. That's well on pace for a sub 10-minute time, or even a sub 9-minute time.
Yeah, as far as I can tell right now, Raikou's early game is really good, but seemed to struggle a little bit with Cave.
Yeah, for sure, Cave did troll him a little bit, and I think it's mostly just those really big chains that he sends, or the big chains the opponents send. can either bottle him up a little bit or just induce so much lag that it's hard to play with. Meanwhile, we know for sure the early game does not bother FFR. Being on Froggy already, he had 14-second, I believe, the last stage. And look at this, he's probably going to get another sub 20 right here.
Yeah, exactly. 19 seconds.
But Yume's managed to pull in front of Raiko and Edobean right now. As Raiko had that 53-second on Wiggler. He's going to remain, or he's going to keep the lead in his race right now. And everything's pretty tight right now. Each race separated by one stage. FFR has just been cruising right now. Yume's been doing pretty good as well. He's going to have this follow-up. There's going to be a lot of lag that pops down, but I don't see any opportunity for Froggy to make it clear. He goes second tier, but not enough time.
So basically, like, one stage lead for FFR Pro right here. So last time we were in this situation in the last race, FFR was actually 2 stages in the lead. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure at the timestamp of his timer right now, he was on Raphael. Yeah. But then we all saw what happened during Raphael this last race. Raiko still managing to keep the lead here. He finishes Froggy just a little bit in front of Edo right now. I feel like that top race is definitely going to come down to the Cave, who plays more consistently, but we have the opportunity to possibly see a Game 3 on both of our races right now, which would be very interesting.
It is, yeah, definitely. Yume catching up a little bit, but still not that much. It's still a stage. He's still a stage behind on FFR. Ooh, and Raiko with a 25-second Blark, which means he actually extends his lead a little bit.
Yeah, Raiko playing very, very consistently right now. He had a couple, or I believe it was Wiggler that trolled him for a little bit, but he's looking for possibly still a sub-6 entrance in the cave, which is a very nice pace. And here we have FFR on Raphael. It's starting right now, but I think it's probably going to end right here. He gets the greens because he was one line short on the top off, but there's a chain. There's no way Raphael trolls FFR twice,
not
right?
Not again.
There's no way.
Not again. Not again. Okay, no, okay. Not again.
Still a little mini troll, but luckily not a minute and 40-second troll. I was about to say, I'm like, there's no way he can do this twice in a row, dude.
Nah.
Raiko's still cruising on his screen, though. Go ahead, Wiki. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, I wanted to say, if that would have happened again, I would call this game rigged.
We'd have to do an investigation of each person's carts and be like, I don't know about this RNG seeds. Both the matches are pretty close right now, both within like one stage basically, as Yume moving on to the cave right now. Both of the top racers on stage 8. This could be anyone's game at this point. FFR is going to be the first person taking the win out of the cave though. 26 seconds on Hookbill, pretty good start for him.
Yeah, FFR Pro still keeping that stage lead, or around a stage lead.
Raphael went up for second tier on Raiko's side, but he didn't get any stop time refreshing. That's going to be the kill for him. And Edo, unfortunately, a couple lines short. Raphael looking to troll her a little bit longer. And yeah, she still hasn't dropped this current chain that she's sending here. Raphael could continue to stall for a little bit longer, being good for Raiko. But look at FFR, man. Sub 22nd on Naval, as Yume's been keeping within close range too. But, whew, this is going to be a super close game in here at the bottom. Both of these players know how to optimize the cave really, really well. Look at Raiko right now, this madman. 13 chain, 1 away from the mystery chain. This guy, dude.
He's swagging it out right there.
Oh, FFR. Oh, he was 1 line short. He maybe could have got a 10-second kill on Kamek. That would have been huge for him too, because Yume just got 21 seconds. Yume does not want to fade out. And what is this chain on Kamek? What are you doing?
What?
Dude, I can't take 4-way races. There's too much stuff going on. Dude, AI is just like jipping people out of stop time and whatnot.
Kamek, what a hocus pocus was that?
Oh, this is insane, but what can you expect from the last day of group stage, man? We have a lot of close records who are battling it out right now, and it's just... Oh, man. So crazy. Oh, the frame perfect kill on Raikou's screen. Hookbill had the matches lined up, but it was just a frame too late. He's going to continue to take this league as Edo's just been struggling so far, man. Can't find this kill on Raphael. She going to... She paused it for a second. I'm not sure what that was about. But, yeah, maybe just getting a little bit frustrated here. And look at Kamek struggling, or giving both of our players problems on the bottom there. I don't know who's going to get this kill first. Probably FFR, because this could maybe be a forced kill now. Going up to second tier. Going to get some clears. And gets the bottom too. As long as we don't see blues lined up, this should be the kill. And look at this. We got an even game. Yume is going to be slightly ahead, though. And, well, FFR's timer is a little bit behind. This is going to be super close. And Yume, all he needs to do is win this race, and he makes this upset. So... Give it to us, Bowser. What are we going to have for this race? All right. Yume dropping that chain pretty early there. He can't find the follow-ups quite enough. FFR with the 4-chain and some very good combos sent. He's going to be in the lead currently. As Yume still struggling to find something very decisive here. Oh, this could be super close right now. Yume's Bowser getting the chain follow-ups too. FFR, I think he hopefully sent a follow-up here because it could lead to a kill as Yume still not topped off. We could be seeing a race 3 potentially at the bottom here.
Potentially. But he was one line short, so there was... His stop time, Bowser's stop time was not decreased.
Oh, and he's going to be able to clear that middle there, and the chains are going to start. This is good for Yume, who could maybe get the upset here. But look at that, a freaking triple chain on this. Oh my god, what is going on? That was 2 triple chains in a row. What is this Bowser, dude? Chill, man, chill.
These races have been insane.
I can't handle it, man. I really can't. What is
oh
Bowser doing?
Bowser! Bowser, stop!
Oh my goodness. This could be good finally for FFR, though. That one last pillar, only the purples can bail him out, and he's going to drop them all down, but not topped off just yet. FFR has been lacking on the garbage department. I don't know how much Yume sent in response either.
Nothing.
Bowser's going to try to do some clears here. Oh my goodness. Yume is not going to drop it, though. He's going to try to make this decisive, but this could be good. Because look, a chain's still happening on FFR's side, man. All the nerves, dude.
Bowser's still swinging out with his chains.
Look at this. Raikou could maybe finish before both of them, because look at these Bowsers going on for almost 2 minutes now. FFR is getting pretty close. Yume's still got a lot of panels. And that's going to do it on FFR's. Oh my goodness, dude.
Wow. Just wow.
I can't believe FFR managed to take that. Both of the Bowsers going for 2 minutes plus at the end. We're going to be seeing a race 3 at the bottom, maybe a race 3 at the top too. I can't handle this. Is Edobean going to make a comeback somehow, make this very even at the top too? I don't know. Bowser has barely any panels to work with. This could be the kill, and there it is.
It's the kill. That means in both races, we will see a third match.
Check this out. We are tied 1-1. We've had some crazy RNG shenanigans happening on both sides. Holy moly, dude. I am super excited to see what this Game 3 presents.
Just... wow.
I don't have much to say there, dude. It's nuts. You could definitely tell the nerves were running high at both of the bottom. Like they were getting some bad RNG at the same time. Like that double triple chain on Yume's side was absolutely insane. I don't know what to say about that.
I know.
But even with that, you could tell both the players were dropping things a little bit early too, because there was multiple points where Bowser was topped off and they just didn't have enough of a follow-up. But yeah, that's what will happen, especially with Game 3 on both of these screens now. The nerves are going to be running super high for everyone. We got a battle for first and second at the bottom, a possible 3-way tiebreaker at the top race. There's not much more you could ask for at this point.
You know, it's also pretty interesting. So far, it seems that Rayfall is the biggest troll for the runners. Well, we're in the first match. FFR Pro got trolled by Rayfall so bad, and he lost because of that. And now in the second race, we saw basically the same thing with Edobean.
Yeah, Edobean's Raphael was like 2 minutes plus, and she did like a little pause on the middle of it too, just showing a little bit of the frustration there. But yeah, Raphael can do that from time to time. You expect to see it from the cave opponents more, but since he is like the fastest AI that doesn't prioritize chaining, he can just do clears upon clears and waste a lot of your time. Or on FFR's case, that first race, it was just chains dropping from the garbage clear every time, man.
It was so stupid.
This could be good for Edo. She sent a really big chain over to Bowser right now. She's got to be careful. Very low on panels on her side. I don't know how much combo garbage follow-up she had at this point, but Bowser's definitely got a lot of time to waste with the clearing animations. That left pillar is going to help too. She can maybe get a kill right here. Yep,
he does.
There it is.
Nice.
Man, and yeah, TetrasATTaCK just coming in full troll mode today. We got some back and forth, a lot that are happening during the races, and whew, I hope you guys have been enjoying it, because this has probably been my favorite showcase already, and we haven't even seen race 3 yet. I mean, we've seen a good share of race 3s throughout the tournament now. It's probably happened maybe 10% of the time. So having seen both happen at the same time, this is just something special. All the racers in the race channel venting their frustrations right now. You know, that's just good old TetrasATTaCK, man. Sometimes you gotta deal with it, and it's funny, even with like how RNG dependent it can be, it's like still a pretty fun game to play at the end of the day. But yeah, man, let's make some predictions since we have a game 3 and we've seen some back and forth. Wiki, I'll start with you first. Between Edobean and Raikou, who do you think is favored in this race 3 right now?
I have honestly no idea. I mean, I think looking at early game, Raikou has been a little bit more consistent. But as we saw in the first game, his cave can do a lot. And in the second match, his cave was actually pretty okay. But it's tough to call. It's really tough to call. But I think just seeing today, I think Raikou slightly has the advantage.
For sure, I'd probably have to agree with you there. Just his consistency on the chains. If he starts dropping those more, I think it's definitely going to be in Edobean's favor. And FFR and Yume, this is just going to be pretty close in general too here, since both these guys are very mechanically skilled. Doing multiple 5 combos and extending their chains out more. I think FFR maybe has the momentum he needs from that race too, so I think it's slightly in his favor, but he's had 2 10-minute plus races today, so that's some good news for Yume, as he can potentially pull off this upset. Raikou, what are you doing, man? Another one, dude, another one.
He's just going for it right now.
This guy, dude, he knows how to please me pretty well. Always love seeing. It wasn't a mystery chain, so I'm not fully impressed, but I'll give him a B for his effort. Oh, that was a pretty nice lag chain on FFR's side. I'm pretty sure that was a frame-perfect swap in the air. And this could lead to the bumpty kill. Oh, he gets the greens down just in enough time, though. So, unfortunately, he's going to remain a little bit behind Yume at this point, who's pulling ahead to Bucci right now. But look at Edo. She's got a really good start herself and pretty much tied with Yume at this point.
And it's actually the first time in both cases where we see... for 2 matches, we have seen both Raiko and FFR Pro leading an early game in their matches, and this time it's completely the other way around.
Dude, these matches are completely unpredictable right now. I couldn't tell you what's gonna happen next. We've seen 1 minute and 40-second Raphaels. We saw a race tied going into Bowser where each Bowser went over 2 minutes, man. It's like, you can't pick the winner at this point. Oh, FFR trying to go for the really cheeky kill there on Pucci, but unfortunately it wasn't enough lines. So he's going to have to find a bigger follow-up here, which he gets a pretty nice 5-chain and a lot of combos mixed in. This is going to definitely top off Pucci now. 27 seconds is going to make up a little bit of time here on Yume, but Yume is pretty much in the driver's seat currently, but still plenty of time to go. And as we've seen with the nature of these opponents today, man, a 1 minute time can come out at any point in time.
Yeah, meanwhile, Yume is struggling a little bit with Wiggler here. Not getting the chains he wants to.
Yeah, Wiggler only had 2 rows of panels, so Yume has to find an even bigger follow-up than this current one that he did. Because look, there's still 2 rows at the at the top. Wiggler's going to continue to start clearing panels here. And this gives FFR his first lead of this race 3 now. And this could be bad for Yume. This is on pace for possibly a 1 minute time what I was talking about. Because look, it still hasn't dropped. The refreshed stop time actually still wasn't enough. So luckily there for Yume, because that 4 combo could have drug out things a little bit more there. But because of that, look, FFR now capitalizing on it. A sub 20 second here. He's going to be ahead of all the racers at this point, and Edobean as well, leading her race currently. Look at that 17-second. Edobean is bouncing back really well this race.
And yeah, it also helped that FFR had a 13-second Wiggler right there, while Yume was actually struggling really bad.
Ooh, how about that 10 combo on FFR's side, too? That was... Man, anything like 10-plus combos are really, really pretty to see.
I think 9 combos are also already really pretty.
That's true. They're that step above 8, where like 8 and 9 are the most efficient by far, especially the 8 combos, which 8s are pretty easy to set up too if you have like a vertical 5 and just find another quick 3 right next to it. Which is fortunate. If it was something bigger than that, because 9 combos take a little bit longer to set up. You mostly gotta always do like 2 vertical clears side by side, whereas you see a lot of 8 combos that can be all vertical, but like mixed in with some horizontal as well. I don't know, I probably sound gibberish to a lot of you out there, but it's just like me trying to analyze like a playfield. But yeah, the leads are still basically just about the same right now. FFR and Edo both leading the races, and actually Edo is ahead of Yume as well right now, so FFR looking for this possible sub 530 round right now, which would be much better than his first 2 races. I'd never count Yume out because, look, we're on Raphael right now. Who knows what this man's going to do, especially since FFR is currently 1 line short. But look, Raphael did not have a clear in 3 rows of panels, so FFR much better Raphael than what we've seen from the past 2 races. This is going to be good for him. This maybe will clear his head too, be like, oh, wow, I don't got to deal with Raphael trolling me for so long now.
This is his true redemption on Raphael, definitely.
So this is crucial. We're getting to the cave parts for FFR and soon for the rest of the players. There are no more races after this. This is final. This is everyone's last match in group stage. You got to pull out everything here to get you a better seed for whatever. Oh, wow.
Sorry. Look at
no, you're good. Interrupt me.
me.
Wiki, you have my permission to interrupt me anytime a 10-second fight happens.
Damn, 10 seconds on Hookbill. That's just crazy.
Yeah, you don't see that very often, but FFR gambled pretty well there, and it paid off for him. And look at this. He's got a commanding lead now. A 3-chain with an 8 combo. Playing risky again here. Could maybe pay off. Look at all those falling. Oh, but Naval gets the clear at the bottom. Still enough, though.
Still. Damn. FFR is just destroying the cave right now.
I think he's basically saying, like, look, these two 10-minute times were a fluke. I'm going to show you a sub 8-minute time, dude. He's going to pull it out right here and now. I'm calling it, dude.
Oh, man, I would love to see that.
That would be pretty ridiculous after what we've seen in these previous stages. But here he goes. He's going to start this right now. A 10. Look at, he lined that up perfectly. How do you do that?
Oh,
that's insane.
I didn't even... What?
Dude, FFR feeling himself right now. That was a frame-perfect swap to match that up with the chain that was falling in order for him to get that 10 combo. Really insane, but is his follow-up going to be enough here? Because it'll be a crush. It's not going to be.
It's not. No.
So unfortunate there. A little bit of swag really not paying off for him because he just didn't have the greatest of starts there at the beginning. And it's going to allow Yume to try to crawl back a little bit. Yume needs to get something bigger started on his side as well because he's down by quite a few stages. And look, FFR now finally done with Kamek. I cursed him once again. He's not getting sub 8, but he is in the driver's seat to finish 4-0 in his group. And man, this race 3 has been a whole different tempo. Because look, FFR's up by 3 stages. Edo's up by 2 stages, man. These guys are warmed up and just wanting to close these groups out decisively.
Yeah, they're way quicker than the earlier matches. Honestly.
Yeah, you gotta bring out all the tricks, man.
Yeah. But everybody being in a cave around sub 8, or even before 8 minutes.
Yeah, look at this Edobean killing Kamek as well. Edobean looking for, I think, her best race time in the tournament. I'm not sure she's eclipsed the sub 10-minute mark yet during bracket. I could be wrong there, but we'll see. She's looking really good too. Basically the same lead FFR had on Yume just now. And pay attention to FFR's side. This is getting scary for Bowser. If he doesn't convert here, this could be it. And there it is.
It's it. At 8:44. That's not bad. That's actually really good.
Yeah, that's a really great time. FFR just responding very nicely there at the end. He calms down after a lot of the race 1 trolls. He's going to be taking this one 2-1, securing that 3rd overall seed in main bracket, and winning a close one against Yume here. Man, what a set of races to watch. It was so back and forth everywhere. We saw the trolls hitting the one, and oh, unfortunately for Yume, he's going to be taken to death. This race 3 is just not played kindly to him right now. Alright, Raikou's still in it on his side. He's going to be down by 2 stages now. He's got to hope for one of the biggest Bowser trolls of all time in order to make this comeback. As Edo's still maybe looking to secure that sub 10-minute time, but it's looking not so good right now. Yeah, Bowser's going to get this clear and ruin that opportunity, but Edo's still looking to take this race pretty easily right now. She's just got to manage to find these chains as they're falling now. 2-3 chains in a row along with a couple combos. That is going to help, but I think Bowser's going to be able to lower his stack a little bit more now. And look at this. Raikou is storming back a little bit. 18 seconds on Naval. You might think it's over, but it is Bowser. Man has some pretty fast cursor speed. He can do some lag chains like you see on the screen right now. And Edo still doesn't have him topped off. Can Raikou possibly steal this match?
Who knows? And meanwhile, Raikou's actually a little bit ahead of Yume as well.
Yeah, I'm sure Yume probably saw the results in the channel and maybe just, you know, you could be a little bit disheartened at the result of this afterward and not playing up to your fullest. But yeah, that's what can happen sometimes. At least for Yume, it was only for first and second, so he still is in main bracket. So despite not getting that one seed in his group, he'll still be able to participate in main bracket and maybe make a run for the championship. But while saying that, Edobean recovers very nicely here on race 3. Just had the Bowser troll at the end here, but her lead was so big there, it didn't matter. Edobean takes her match 2-1 as well. Man, what a great set of races to watch here. It was... I couldn't have asked for anything better.
This has been an amazing competition today. At least so far.
Yeah, for sure. And most of the group stages, like we've had several upsets happen, a lot of game 3s, man. Everyone is like showing what they got early on here, and man, we still have a whole nother half of the tournament to be played out, and this is where people are going to be taking it more seriously too. Like, it's all up for grabs when bracket stage starts. But I guess we got a little for fun race happening right here. Raiko and Yume obviously lost their matches, unfortunately, but we can see who maybe pulls the top one another right now. Yume being down by 20 seconds on Raiko. But Raiko did not send enough here at the beginning. He's got a pretty good chain follow-up here. And let's see if he's going to be able to close out Bowser. Bowser has no panels. Raiko's got to drop this chain or else he's going to raise the stack. Oh, that could have been crucial there.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's going to be topped off for sure. And Bowser's cursor's at the top and not enough time. Oh, shoot. They finished at the same time, but Raiko's feed was a little bit ahead, so Raiko managed to beat Yume there.
Raiko would have actually got a win from Yume there. That's, yeah. If they were racing, of course. But, yeah.
Yeah, man, what a set of races, dude. Everyone was at most in the 12-minute range. We had trolls everywhere. We had as low as an 8:44 there from FFR at the end, and man... It was just some great matches to watch. Can't say more than that.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting to see. Definitely.
But yeah, because of those matches, we'll clear up a little bit of things for you in the brackets here because of that. Good stuff to FFR. He will finish at the top of his group with Yume in second place. We still have Shady, Jakey, and Flag left to be played in that group, and I'll give you an update on that race because it might not even happen. We'll have to wait and find out, but it really doesn't matter at that point anyways, besides like a couple wildcard details. FFR and Yume moving on to the main bracket.